Hi, and welcome to day 28 of the 28-day Embodied Confidence Boot Camp. Amazing. Today truly is about celebrating how far you've come. There's a couple of exercises that will help you do that. But first, we'll start with the scientific explanation of serotonin and why pride is so important. Recall we talked about four major hormones. The first three, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, are your happiness hormones. These are hormones that actually increase your happiness level. Cortisol is that hormone which tells you what is not going to make you happy. Cortisol lets you know when there is pain, when you are going to experience pain. Today, we're focusing in on serotonin. Serotonin is your pride hormone. So we are motivated through evolution, through survival seeking, to seek pride, to seek respect, to seek a higher up position in our group. So oxytocin is the hormone that encourages us to belong in a herd. And serotonin is the hormone which encourages us to fight within our herd. It truly is in group fighting. It's seeking of that one up position amongst your group. There's a couple of points I want to make around this. One, we have an innate impulse to seek the higher up position. So even as women, we have that impulse. And what I see, what I witness, what I hear a lot is a lot of shaming and blaming whenever a woman tries to seek that higher up position. And so we'll frame it as backstabbing, we'll frame it as not helping another woman, we'll frame it as keeping another woman down. And I'm not saying that we should give in to our impulses. I'm saying that we should not shame them when they are there. It is 100% normal to constantly be scanning our environment, to be scanning the group that we are a part of, to be scanning our friends, to be scanning our environment, our friend group, our community, and to making judgments about where we rank in that group. That is normal. That is a part of our evolution. This is a part of our survival. And so those feelings of comparison, those feelings of jealousy, those feelings of inadequacy, or those feelings of superiority that we feel when we do this scanning, when we monitor our position in a group, they are normal. This is a part of being human. So one, it's important just to notice that we have this impulse to compare ourselves, to be scanning our environment, to be competing amongst our friend groups, and to notice where we rank. This is normal. The next thing we want to do is leverage the happiness boosting power of serotonin. So I'll be the first to admit that comparing ourselves to our friends, comparing ourselves to other women, and giving in to the impulse to seek a higher up position at the expense of others is not going to serve us in the long run. That might be our impulse, but that's no reason for us to give into it. We can normalize it and accept that it's there, and we can always train something else. So these next 3 points train the something else. We want to recruit the power of serotonin. This is a hormone that makes us feel good. It makes us feel happy. And the other thing I've noticed with women in general is that we do not celebrate our wins. We do not allow ourselves to pat ourselves on the back, to give ourselves a mental high five, to say, well done, you have done a good job. We don't allow ourselves access to this powerful hormone. So the practices we are going to do today will give us the tools we need to celebrate our wins, to boost our serotonin, and to boost our happiness levels. This will keep us motivated in the long run. This will keep us on this path of confidence and courage. One way to do this is to change our reference point. So it's normal through evolution, through survival, to be comparing ourselves to other people. Again, just because it's normal doesn't mean we have to live with it. We can practice changing our reference point. And the one I like to use is to compare myself to a previous version of myself. So rather than comparing myself to how other people are doing, to always be asking, am I progressing? Am I moving towards greater confidence and courage? How have I shifted into greater confidence and courage in my own life? So to change your reference point. And then the last point is just to practice it. So today we have 2 exercises designed to help you practice what I call pride push-ups. And these pride push-ups, they're very similar to what a lizard would do. You can Google lizard push-ups. They are fun to watch. A lizard will actually do push-ups to make himself or herself appear bigger. They do it for 2 reasons. One is to attract a mate, and 2 is just to get attention amongst the other lizards. So this is something we're going to be doing. We're going to be practicing pride push-ups through 2 exercises. One is an exercise I recommend all of you do today, just to notice how far you have come over the 28 days. And the second is a practice that you can do if you would like to increase serotonin and build a serotonin pathway. The second is a practice that you can do every day for the next 45 days. So you can incorporate a daily pride push-up practice in your roadmap to help leverage and increase the power, the pride boosting power of serotonin.